Well, it's July 20th here. I'm hunkered down out of the rain in the Halliburton Highlands. Normally I'd be in my car, but my denial therapy with I'm pretty sure it's the heater core leak, has made it inhabitable. That glycol alcohol stuff's no good for you. So anyways, I was watching some more European stuff. Now, I know a lot of people ignore what's happening over in the European and the UK countries. What's it got to do with us here in Canada? Well, as I've said before, the movement to the right in European politics, we've seen it in Holland, we've seen it in Italy, the riots in France, Prague, Czechoslovakia right now, Germany moving. But it's not just to the right. The people from the left are joining in as well. Because, and here I come to my point, for example, the World Health Organization over the last 3 years with the whole panda thing, and I've talked about it before, they're impending, everybody signed on to this, where the WHO's going to have, the World Health Organization, have absolute control, no autonomy within any country that signs on. I'm not going to go into that here. I've covered it before. We all know what it's all about. Well, the WHO, 25% of their funding comes from world governments. The other 75% comes from specific individuals. Bill Gates and George Soros come to mind, and they're big contributors. Now, here's what the European countries and the aforementioned countries I'm talking about are starting to realize, that's uniting the right and the left, is, and I'll just come back to Canada and use it as an example now, we think we vote in a government that's on our side and has our best interests at heart. Whether our politics are left, center, or right. This is what we think happens. This is what heretofore has happened. We elect a government we believe in. We obey the laws of the land. We pay our taxes. And we expect them to have our best interest to protect our country's sovereignty. Now, when I say our country, I don't mean just Canada. I mean Ireland, Australia, Germany. Yeah, every country. This is what we expect is supposed to happen. And obviously, and evidently, and inarguably, is not happening with the globalist agenda. And it seems to me, this is why I follow the European politics as much as I can, time-wise, I mean, and what I can access, censorship, etc. They're waking up to it. Are we waking up to it here in Canada? Well, I think we better. That's my point. And I guess I better throw a shout out to our American friends, neighbors, allies, and trading partners south of the border, the Americans. Keep an eye on Europe. They're waking up. It's time we did too.